is up, YouTube? It's your boy, the Franchise Guy, come back at you again with another episode of Madden 19, my career, featuring your boy Chance Bishop. That's a mouthful to say, honestly. We're taking on the Detroit Lions, the team that prevented us from going back to back the first year of our franchise, our rookie year. The team that beat us in the regular season the year after that. The team that we didn't really beat till I think year 3 or 4 of our career. I don't think we beat them until like year 3 or 4, honestly. But right now, we're in the divisional round of the playoffs, taking on the Eagle Killers themselves, the Detroit Lions. You got Saints, Seahawks. So hopefully win this week. I mean, there's no way we shouldn't. There's no reason why I shouldn't. We are by far the best defense ever put together on paper. Right there, Tariq Cohen trying to rush on us. People say Chance Bishop doesn't play the run real well. They say that he doesn't get off blocks. Only does pass rush. He doesn't play the run. He doesn't stuff anyone. Tariq Cohen, they're only gaining a yard. And speaking of that pass rush, here comes Chance Bishop getting off the block. Stafford just kind of walks into Bishop right there. Patricia, not the happiest, rocking short sleeve shirts in the winter because Matt Patricia is a savage. The halftime stats, Eagles are up 7-2. Pretty lame game so far. 1 tackle, 1 sack for Chance Bishop. I mean, Seahawks, Saints, they're just doing their own thing. No one really cares about them. Because honestly, the only game you should care about right now is this Eagles game, but up 14-2 right now. Bishop playing the run again, taking down Tariq Cohen. 11 rushes, 27 yards for the young man. Not the greatest. I mean, he's, a little over 2 yards a carry? But we end up winning 14-2 in this game. Great performance right there. We finally, I think this is the only first time or second time we've beat them in the playoffs. Wentz Dixon right there. I mean, I saw number 20. That's not cool. I get it that unlike NHL, Madden does not have retired numbers. But it's not cool that someone has number 20. That's Brian Dawkins' number. It really isn't. I mean, if someone had McNabb's number, I'm not entirely sure if McNabb's number is retired. I'm like 99% sure McNabb's number is retired. But yeah, no, I'd be a little less, I'm a little more okay with it. But the fact that it's Brian Dawkins' number, I'm sorry, no one can play at the intensity of that man. Chance Bishop, as hype as he can get, as much of a disruptor he is nowhere close to the player that Brian Dawkins is. That he dedicates his ability, his games, his demeanor to Brian Dawkins every game. That he plays it like it's his last game. That he plays it the same way Dawkins would play it. Because Dawkins is Philadelphia. Chance Bishop is Philadelphia. I don't know if that made any sense. That was fun though to say. But then Chance Bishop getting the sack on Spence right there. Number 15 for the Saints. See, if the Saints had number 9 and it wasn't Drew Brees, that'd look really weird. I'm sorry, but, H. Spiegel, not Spence. Spiegel, the cousin of Smeagol, who also then became Gollum, Fun stuff right there. 3rd and 17, Chance Bishop getting unblocked. Leveling Spiegel, his second sack game, kicking the door open. Way to go, young man. I mean, he's not really that young anymore. He's like 27, I think Bishop is right now. That's pretty old. Kinda in the latter half. He's in his prime technically. Latter half of his career prime, depending on how you want to talk about it. But 3rd sack right there, wrap up from behind. 28-0. We're just blowing them out. There's a flag, but here's a sack from Bishop. Great to see Bishop, look at that. Jamming out. Fletcher Cox with the half a sacks right there with Bishop on the tackle. Holding on Ryan Ramczyk. Doesn't matter. Eagles end up cruising through this game. 28-0. Held that offense in check, honestly. Defense was non-existent for the Saints whatsoever. But yeah, no. The Eagles seem cruising their way to the Super Bowl. Take a look at the Pro Bowl lineup. Spiel, Zane Abbott, Matt Ryan, Alvin Kamara, Zeke, Saquon Barkley. Look at these running backs for the NFC. Eek. Van Dyke is there. He's an Eagle. Mike Evans, Randall Cobb still in the league. Allen Robinson, Sterling Shepard. Finley, Bryant, Gronk still in the league right there. Tyrone Smith. Will Hernandez. He's not even that old. Eagles Brandon Brooks right there. He's still on the team. Former Eagle Lane Johnson chilling out down there in I don't know where he even plays. Gallipo, Eagle right there. I'm surprised there's not more Eagles in this team. The Eagles have a ton of talent. Look at that, Chance Bishop right there, 99 overall, right outside linebacker. See really, I want Jake Elliott, Dan Bailey. Look at those. Look at those two guys. Look at those two dudes. Riley Dixon, Quigley. Oh boy. Taking on the Denver Broncos in the Super Bowl. But I'm sorry, every time we seem to take on the Broncos, we seem to come out with the victory. Don't know why. We just seem to have the Broncos number. I think we've played them 2 times in the game so far. And we've beat them 2 times in this game so far. Look at this. It was episode 27 of the thing. So 2 wins in 27 episodes. Pretty good odds. Pretty good odds to make it 3 wins in these 27 games, I'm assuming. Not entirely sure, you know, what are good odds. I'm not a betting person. I'm not sure. Ooh, Vance Joseph. Not a great record. Not a great record for you either. Especially because if you have that 16-0 season this year, you have a losing season. He is pretty much the John Gruden of the NFC East. I am sorry, but he inherited a team that he had nothing to do with. He just got a good team, and now he's in the Super Bowl with it. It's not how things should be done. High caliber coaches should be given high caliber teams, not coaches who are 20-27. Give it, a team that's come off a Super Bowl win. But yeah, no, coming away with this win though means a little more because I'm pretty sure this means that we're a dynasty. I think. I don't know. There's all kind of blends together. Marquette King's still on this team. Marquette King got released in real life like 8 weeks into the season, I think. That's fun to see. But no, definitely. I'm almost guaranteeing that this makes us a dynasty if we are to win this game. 2nd and 10. Chance still what he could do to get this win. Taking down Royce Freeman right there behind the line. I guess at the line of scrimmage, really. 1st and 10 again. Freeman not wanting to block Bishop. Bishop forcing the fumble. Gallipo recovering the fumble. Down on the 35-yard line. We're just in there forcing this team to make mistakes. We're trying to get this win. We need to get this win. Add to the long line of achievements by Chance Bishop. And this Eagles franchise. This franchise went from one of the worst franchises in modern era, Super Bowl win-wise, to now on the cusp of, catching the Cowboys with 5 rings. But it's whatever. Get another sack right there. Just had another sack right there, And again, 1st and 10, Bishop bringing down Solder, forcing the injury. Here's the punt by King, blocked by Bishop, and recovered inside the red zone. Bishop recovers his own fumble, forces the fumble, recovers the fumble. Don't give any, recoveries, strangely. Don't know why. Up 23-0. It's a blowout right now. We're the best defense ever. Another sack. 2.5 sack on the game right now. Look at that. Riding his horse. Because his horse is blitzing the quarterback. Broncos team got a little drive going on, getting close to the red zone, but, Bishop and Gallipo take care of that, getting the sack right there. Look at this. Whose man is this? What is he doing? He should not be doing any of that. Kind of weird that they gave Gallipo the part of a sack right there, even though he was already on the ground when he dove in, but whatever. Everyone gets sacks. Malcolm Butler right there. So what? 49, 50 MVP? Gets an interception right there for the Eagles in the Super Bowl. And again, Bishop forcing another fumble. Taking down Solder. This time Gatto's picking it up, and this Broncos team's done. 4 minutes left. Down by, 4 scores. They're gonna need 4 scores in 7 years to get, 30 points on this Eagles team. I don't know where I was going with that. It made a lot more sense in my head before I said it. Then I said it out loud and I regretted it. So yeah, up 33-0, still blitzing. Demetrius Turner pulls off the John Gruden effect, comes into a Super Bowl contending team, wins the Super Bowl in his, first year there. And yeah, look at that. Mobbing everyone in center right there. Bishop celebrating his, 3rd ring in 5 years? 3rd ring in the past 3 years, too. Finally a dynasty. Yeah, Of course, Broncos, celebratory high fives, sort of not the happiest. Look at that. Pulling the Tom Brady, they're running into the tunnel, is Vance Joseph. Not the greatest look for you, coach. Yeah, Polk celebrating number 78 for the Eagles. I don't know who any of those players are. But, it's what it is. Look at all these Eagles fans in the stands cheering. Ajayi, Wentz, Aguilar, Brandon Graham still there. That's actually Reggie Ragland, but, close enough. Close enough. Unfortunately, Chase Bishop never had a chance to stand the podium. Weird because, 5 sacks, forced fumble a couple times. But for Eagles, Super Bowl champions, as always, here's a look at our draft class. Doesn't mean anything because I don't know who any of these players are. None of them are real. Bryce Beard, the left tackle, that's my boy. Number 32, Mr. Relevant, Dustin Pashos. If you guys like this episode, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. If you guys missed an episode, check the playlist down below. It has all other 26 episodes of this series. But peace out, rock on YouTube.